Hello everyone. In a series of videos, I will show how I used Doernba.ai to solve problem C of the 2025 Mathematical Contest in Modeling, MCM, which the Consortium for Mathematics and its Applications, COMAP, has run annually since 1985. In this undergraduate-level competition, teams of 3 students select one of 3 problems, A, B, or C, and have 72 hours to produce a paper presenting their solution. With Doernba's help, I completed the entire modeling workflow on my own in about 4 hours and produced a submission-ready solution paper in roughly 3 additional hours. Without Doernba, completing the same tasks would have taken far more time, even though I have experience in modeling and academic writing. Problem C for the 2025 MCM challenged teams to construct models predicting each country's medal counts for the 2028 Olympics. This video demonstrates how I employed Doernba to process the data files provided by the problem description and to produce a new data file as the primary input for tackling the problem. In subsequent videos, I demonstrate how I used Doernba to formulate the model, write and run code to validate it, conduct sensitivity analysis, and edit and typeset my solution into a submission-ready PDF. To benefit fully from these videos, I assume viewers already have some experience with mathematical modeling and programming in Python. Without further ado, let's begin. I uploaded the problem description to Doernba Read, reviewed the summary it produced, and asked the following 2 questions to clarify the tasks. 1. Describe the problems to be solved using mathematical modeling as presented in the uploaded document. Doernba offered fairly detailed explanations to my question, which gave me a better understanding of what I was asked to do. 2. Explain the data files provided in the uploaded document. Doernba provided an explanation for each data file. On further reflection, that approach would work only if the number of events remained the same across all games, otherwise it complicates unifying the data. Inspecting summer-programs.csv showed that the numbers of sports and events vary between games, thus it seemed more sensible to focus on country-level medal counts, supplemented by each country's team size, the total number of events in each game's caps, and host information. I therefore chose summer-medal_counts.csv as the baseline file and supplemented it with team-size data from summer-athletes.csv, caps from summer-programs.csv, and host data from summer-hosts.csv. In doing so, I had used all the provided data files. I asked Doernba to help me create this data file. I broke the task into several steps. First, I asked Doernba to compute team size by counting the number of athletes for each games from athlete names provided in summer-athletes.csv. However, the file is 23.8 megabytes, too large for Doernba to process, and I received a network error when I tried to upload it. To overcome this obstacle, I copied the initial portion of the file that retains the column structure and a sufficient number of rows into a file named summer-athlete-partial.csv and uploaded it to Doernba Analyze. I posed the following prompt to Doernba. From this dataset, generate a Python snippet to create a new CSV file with columns country, NOC, team size, year, where team size is the total number of athletes. Each athlete is counted once even though that athlete may participate in multiple events. List rows according to year. I copied the provided Python code into the Jupyter notebook I used to run Python, changed the input file name to the original summer-athletes.csv, and ran it to generate a CSV file. After inspecting the file, I was satisfied with the result. I then asked Doernba to produce a Python snippet to merge the generated CSV file with summer-medal_counts.csv with the following prompt: generate a Python snippet to merge 2 CSV files into one CSV, as follows. If NOC in the first file matches country in the second file and year in the first file matches year in the second file, then merge those rows. Finally, I asked Doernba to produce a Python snippet to incorporate host information I extracted from summer-hosts.csv into this new CSV file. I now had a CSV file that includes all the data required for modeling. I then noted that some countries had undergone fragmentation, for example the Soviet Union, or reunification, for example East and West Germany in the past. Consequently, medal count forecasts for 2028 should be based only on recent games that do not involve such name or entity changes, specifically data from 2000 onward. This choice is also reasonable because the political situation, GDP, and population of countries have not changed dramatically in that period. I created a CSV containing only post-2000 data, which serves as the primary dataset for modeling. In the next video, I'll demonstrate how to design, build, and validate a model to predict each country's medal counts. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.